Hey y'all, I'm Joy, and welcome back to Monopoly Sudoku. I didn't really plan on doing another video on this game or any kind of commentary with Pogo if I was by myself, but I've actually started playing this game a lot recently with the badge challenges and the like that Pogo has released, and I'm really close to getting my next property over here. I think that would be the dark blue, so like Boardwalk Park Place. I think. I'm not really sure how this goes because I haven't gotten that far, obviously, nor have I seen anything on it, but I have played every difficulty level, as you can see here, with my best times, and I wanted to kind of show a little bit of things that I've learned and different tips and strategies and such on this game, just in case anyone else was having some trouble with it and had that kind of epiphany moment that I have. So I'm going to head into beginner real quick and just kind of show you guys an easier way of doing it. So what I like to do is see where you are first here. So here we got a 9. So if you click the 9, you can see where everything is. And the whole key to this is to check off your numbers. So like in this box here, this 9 checks here, which means it has to go here. Same way with this one, as soon as I'm doing my bonuses. Yay, money. I have really bad luck with that, actually. I'm always getting the negative returns. It's really bad. But anyway, so here you're going to check off that because this checks this. This checks this, and this checks this. So we have these two. This one checks this box, which means you can do it here. And now all of the 9s are covered. Now if we come back to this one, do the same thing with the 2. We can see that goes here. These two check this one, and this checks this, so it goes here. And then you just kind of go through each one until they are completely covered, which to me is just a much easier way of going about it. I really wish that I would have known that early on in this. It would have made this so much easier to go through, but point is, you know now. Or at least I do. This is probably a really easy strategy that everyone knew, but it kind of blew my mind at first. When I was going through it, I was like, oh, that's how you do it. Got you. I had no idea at all what I was doing in this game, because, you know, Sudoku was one of those things that I always wanted to learn how to play properly, but I was just never any good at it. And so I made it a mission to kind of get better at playing the game. And I think I've finally gotten to a point where I'm more comfortable and can just kind of go through this kind of with some speed. I'm not going to be like a massive speed solve extraordinaire or anything, but I'm at that point now where I'm more comfortable with it. My first one, I did 57 seconds as beginner level. And then you can do the exact same strategy on easy, it's just they give you less tiles that are already filled in. But you can still do the same strategy of clicking on the numbers to see how many you have on the board. That changes once you get to the medium difficulty. So in here, what I learned how to do, again, probably common knowledge, but I learned a thing and I'm really excited for it. You have a writing tool that you can use to check them off yourself. So let's do the 1s first, just because I like going in order. So here, this is checked and this is checked, as is this one by these. So we know that 1s either go there or there, and you can just write them in and kind of like follow along a little bit. Like this one here goes either, well actually, in checking it out, we know that there's a 1 that needs to go in this square, but this 1 checks this entire row or column, so we know that 1 goes here, meaning that now checks this one as well. So that can only go here or here now. And I think that's all we have for 1s. So moving on, we'll go over to 2, which we know has to go down here somewhere, because this needs a 2 and a 4. So let's just go ahead and mark that 4 down as well. Which means it also needs to go here, here, or here. This checks this. We just mark everything down as we go. just kind of be safe with it so that you don't place things where they don't belong. At least that's how I play it. It probably takes longer doing it this way than it should, but I prefer to be safe because I've made way too many errors when I've been doing this, so I just like to kind of take my time with it and just kind of have fun. Having fun with the game is something that I've learned how to do on this particular version of Sudoku. I used to play Sudoku Puzzle Blast on Pogo a lot, and that was really fun. But just regular Sudoku has always been more difficult for me to wrap my head around a little bit, so I've been trying to play it better. Now this one, we know that 8 can go here, because that is checked off here and here, which means that this row and this row is taken care of, so that goes here. So that's good. Now sometimes I do like to just kind of wing it and just go for it on the numbers here. That's not a good thing to do by any means, but I do just kind of enjoy randomly guessing where they go, being completely wrong, but when you get that right, it's really, really fun. Again, it's just kind of something to make it more challenging for myself and a little bit more fun at times as well. Let's see, so up here we need what do we need? Yeah, so for example, I'm just going to go ahead and take a wild guess and say that this is the 4. And I was wrong, which means it's up here. And then that also helps me fill out that entire square. And the fact that you have 3 lives to go with. There's so much money. See, now I'm pressured to actually win this puzzle because it's a lot of money. So we know that 9 goes here. And it also means that this is a 2 finally. So we can mark that 2 down, and that checks off these 2 rows there, so 2 goes here. There, we finally have a little bit more information on this now. I'm probably going to speed solve the rest of this silently if I can, just to kind of get it done and over with. Let's see, actually. That worked well. Stop. Just break that off. Let's see. Where does 2 go? Here or here, probably. It could be in any of those squares, actually. That's a problem. Herm. Checks that entire row off there. Let's try for 5. Can only go on this side. Bop. Which means this is checked off, as is this one. So those can only go here, here, or here. Either of those squares. Or here. Okay. 6 is going to go in this row. One of those spots, anyway. Oh, that's curious. I wonder why I didn't do that before. Okay, well, we know that that goes here, though. That completely checks that off. That's good. Which means it must be here. And then up here, looks like. Good. See, again with my luck, though, I mean, at least I have plenty of money to spare now. I've had some puzzles where I've just completely failed. Not just failing, like, in general. Like, I failed a puzzle, oh no. But, like, my money was ridiculously bad. Like, it was no joke. I don't know how that keeps happening, but... I mean, maybe if I was actually good at the game, it'd be different, but, I'm not, so that's a problem, you know? Let's see, a 9, It's gotta be there. this has to be a 2 or a 4, right? Just like down here. Can't be a 1, which means a 1's in this line, obviously. There's only one spot that it can go, because that checks all of those off, which is good. I don't have all the ones checked off either. Where's the other ones gotta go? Here, right? Yeah, so that would be here then. Oh, there we go. All the ones are filled in. That's good. That's helpful. Let's see. That means an 8 goes there. That's helpful as well. You can fill that row out. A little bit, anyway. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7. I haven't even thought about the 7s in a while. That's good. Where's the other 7's gotta go then? Well, not that it matters. Let's just fill in these rows first, because that seems to be more important. Doesn't help out a lot, though, does it? Let's see, these gotta go here. Well, the only thing that this 8 checks is this one right here, so that doesn't really help me a lot. See, this one needs a 2, an 8, and a 4. Well, we know that the 4 can't go in any of those spots because of that, so those don't go here. So now a 2 and an 8 go here somewhere. But this also means that a 2 needs to go in this spot because that's checked off by this. Which now opens this up for a 5. Which means we can start clearing these out a little bit. Where's do we need a 5 next? Over here, right? So it's going to be in one of these 2 spots, and then one of these spots. So I can't really do anything about the 5s right now. An 8 and a 2, huh? Well, it does make this the 9, which means we can get rid of the 9s here. And by that, we know that this is a 4 because this has to be a 3. So that clears that area out. And that means we have a 6 down here somewhere. We can clear out the 3s and all of that, except for these 2 up here. And we can clear out the 2s from this as well. So we need a 2 and a 9. Or a 6 and a 9, rather. The 9 is already here, so that checks it, which means that that's a 6. And again, bonuses. So much money. I see, and this is my thing too. I was talking about this in one of my other videos that I did. I haven't uploaded it yet, of course, but I find that I kind of talk my way through things a little bit more often than I probably should, to be fair. But I find that it helps a lot, and it feels kind of dumb to say that, but it does kind of help me know what I'm doing a little bit more, which again just sounds, I don't know, it sounds kind of insane sometimes. Does anyone else do that, where you like actually talk to yourself through what you're doing? Or am I like just certifiable at this point? Because honestly, I sometimes can't tell anymore. Let's see, now where am I at? We have a 5, a 4, and a 7. Can't go there. Well, it can only go there, so that helps. So that's taken care of. Now we need a 4 and a 7 somewhere in here. I can't really do anything with that yet. 7 and a 3. See, now we're kind of in that stage where we just have to go for it. Well, actually, no, because we can't put a 7... See, we actually need 7s to go in this box as well, so that kind of makes it harder. Because we know it can't go here. Which actually does help, because that means that this is a 7. Because if it can't go in any of these spots because of those checking it, then it has to be there. Which helps out immensely, because that makes this the 3. which then clears the 3 from this. You put that over here, make this the 8, which means it eliminates the 8 from being here at all, which means it's here. And then that 8 goes there. We can clear that off. Our 2s can now go in play. Check and check goes here. This row completes it to a 5 or a 4 there. That means that's a 7, and that's a 4. And then we only have the 7 to place, which is right there. And boom. Not my best of scores on this level, but that's because I was talking, and when you talk your way through things, you tend to take a little bit extra time. More time than you actually need to, but that is one of my highest pulls as a score. So I am very, very happy with that. Now you can see here that we have upgrades we can do. We can upgrade this one to get a 3rd hotel. We can upgrade this one to get a 3rd house. Both cost over $1 million, which I happen to have, but I don't really know if I want to do that or if I want to just upgrade this completely. So I think my plan, I only need an extra 100 grand or so I can get that easily off of just waiting for these to fill up or playing another quick puzzle, which I like to do. My overall plan really is to just go through the beginners. My next goal is a sub 6 minute. I'm hoping for a 5-minute medium puzzle. And then for some reason, expert was easier for me than hard, which is very, very strange. But I would like to get like a 2-minute finish on easy, 5-minute finish on medium, and just kind of silently go through these now that I know the strategy and the overall plan a little bit better. I don't know what took me so long on learning how to do this darn thing the right way, if there even is a quote-unquote right way of doing things, but I feel like there is, and I'm just bad. So let me know your guys' strategies, actually. That's a good question of the video, question of the day kind of deal. What is your main strategy when you're playing Sudoku for the first time, or just if you are an expert? So I am going to go and finish these puzzles off and upgrade my houses. And then hopefully I will catch you guys in another Pogo video down the line. I'm hoping to do more in the next couple of weeks because we have a lot of bad challenges that are coming up. So they won't be commentary based, obviously, because I don't usually do that for Pogo games, but sometimes I do like to talk my way through things and just talk to you guys a little bit, explain some things about what I'm doing, and just kind of have fun with it, you know? That's what gaming is all about, so let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys next time for more Pogo games.